If you enjoy this video, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, and share button. Seriously, it takes like 0.17 seconds. How's it going, guys? Shadow Pyro here, playing some Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. And guys, in this video we're going to be taking a look at some of the different assault rifles that Call of Duty Advanced Warfare has to offer. And also I'm going to be showing you this class right here. This setup has done me wonders. It is seriously like the best all-around setup that I've ever used in this game. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to get the HB3AR, and we're going to come over here with no attachments on it. We're going to go to this last lane where you can push this thing back and pretty much just kind of do target practice. So you can see here we pushed it back to 27 meters, which is the furthest it goes back, and we're just basically going to we're going to test the accuracy of this weapon without a grip, without a sight, without a silencer, nothing to modify its base accuracy. And we're going to go ahead and pump out about 150 to 160 rounds downrange into this target that we have down there without moving our sights at all. We positioned our sights right in the middle of this little target down there, and we put our sights right on the bullseye, and we're not going to touch that right stick anymore. And you can see here that our accuracy is only 39%. And look at that. That spray is all over the place. So now we're going to use this exact same class, not changing anything, and we are going to check out the BAL-27, which is one of the more popular weapons in this game. And I like it myself. Not necessarily for long-range gun battles, but close range, absolutely, because in my opinion this gun is not so much an assault rifle as it is a more powerful submachine gun similar to the ASM-1. The ASM-1 and the BAL-27 in my opinion are very similar, and they're pretty much interchangeable. But you can see here that we start off pretty good. We're hanging at 91% accuracy right now, but immediately it starts to drop. You can see we're down to 70% now. After this round, we're down to 63% and just steadily dropping. So 63% accuracy. You can see here this spray again is all over the place. Not a very accurate weapon by itself. So we're going to take a look at the AE4 now, which is a automatic energy weapon, something like that. It came with the DLC. If you're a season pass holder. One thing about this gun is I do like the sights that it comes with, but you can see here this thing will shoot about 16 rounds before it starts to overheat, and it takes a really long time to reload. It is insanely accurate, it does great damage, but I mean between 14 and 16 rounds before it overheats, that is insane. Alright, that makes it to where it's not even worth using. And I mean, you can see here it is insanely accurate. There is no recoil on this thing, but that's 16 rounds. It's not worth it. So now we're going to take a look at the AK-12. And this right here is hands down my favorite weapon in this game. And I'm going to show you why right here. This thing, by itself, without needing a foregrip or anything like that, is just so accurate. It is so insanely accurate. And it's awesome. I mean, it has excellent range. It has excellent stability. It does great damage. I mean, why is everybody not using this gun? I mean, it's so awesome, because what you can actually do is you can run your silencer, you can put a red dot sight on it, and you still have that long range accuracy without having to take up 2 extra slots in your class to put a foregrip and primary gunfighter, so that you can carry 3 attachments. You can see here, 150 rounds, we missed 1. We missed 1, and what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you a side-by-side comparison of the AK-12 spray compared to the BAL-27 spray. And this isn't even long range. This is medium range at best. So we're going to come back over here and we're going to aim back at the door. You can see that the AK-12 marks are on the left. And we're going to go ahead and unload with this BAL-27, not touch our sights, not move it at all. And we're going to walk over here and look. You can see right here, down there at the bottom, okay, right there is where we started, and that is where we ended up with the BAL-27. We started there with the AK-12, and it stayed pretty tight. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys this class in action and show you some of the range that this gun has. Not every shot that I'm going to take in this is exactly long range, but I mean, you can see right there, this is without a foregrip. This thing is deadly, deadly accurate, and it is such a great weapon. Honestly, I don't know why everybody is not using this gun. It is so great. It really is. This is a domination gameplay. Now, typically, I would play the objective, when I play an objective-based gameplay. But in this particular instance, my team was not doing anything. Like, there was like 2 people that were covering the objective, so I just said, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to try to, spawn camp these guys. They have A, so that's where I'm going to hang out. I'm going to hang out close to A. And if you ever play on the map Detroit, this little room right here is amazing. It's a high traffic area, and as long as you have a good headset and you can hear when enemies come into this area, you can pretty much dominate. I mean, it's awesome. I think I end up going like 26-2 or something like that in this match, and that's fairly, or for the most part, that's typical of this map when I play here. Not saying I'm like the best Call of Duty player ever, but I am really good at understanding the flow of a map and exploiting it, and that's exactly what I do when I play this map. I hang out in that little area and just do work. But the difference between the class that I'm running right now and the class that I showed you a second ago, and we're going to go ahead and talk about that, is I am running a different score streak setup. In the class that I showed you at the beginning of this video, I was running the Warbird with the Aggressor module, which is amazing. It reminds me of the Pavlo from Modern Warfare 2. It just came in and did work. When you put the Aggressor module on the Warbird, I think it makes it an 850 point streak, and you don't have to control it. You just call it in, it flies around the map and gets you kills. And every time I've done it, I've never gotten less than 5 kills. So that's pretty awesome. The next thing that I run, and this one is a guarantee, I'm going to have it in every class, is the Assault Drone with the modules, and the modules that I use for the Assault Drone, and you're going to see it in action right here. I love this thing. You got to put rockets on it, and you got to put the AR HUD on it. That's going to bring it up to, I believe, 750 points. I think 750 points. No, hang on. It would be 800 points. It makes it an 800 point score streak. But you can see here, the enemies, they have this little red ring around them. That is the AR module. That's what that does. So it's, in my opinion, it's a must-have. Otherwise, the enemies look like your teammates, and they're really hard, or they're really easy to miss. But definitely try out the Assault Drone if you've never used it. It's really easy to get. I know it's a higher point streak, but it's really easy to get when you're playing in Domination and your captain flags at 200 points a pop. 800 points to get the Assault Drone like this. If you capture 2 flags, that's half your points right there. That's 400 points. Well, actually, it's going to be 500 because you neutralize it and then you cap it. So it's 250 points, essentially, for every time you take a flag. So it's really easy to get. It's really easy to get the higher skill streaks when you're playing objective-based gameplays. And you can see here, I just rolled it over again. What I like to do is I like to basically recycle my score streaks. So when I have an Assault Drone, I always hold it until it's almost filled up again, to where I can almost call it in again. And then I'll call it in, and basically just get another one. If you have an Assault Drone and you earn another Assault Drone, you lose that first one. If you don't use it, you lose it. So keep that in mind anytime you're using it. But getting off topic, the third score streak that I like to use is I like to use the UAV, but I put my modules to support and threat detection, and it's going to make it a 1100 points or 1100 point score streak, but it's support, so you can die and re-earn it, or it keeps earning after you die. But the reason that I like to do that is because I can hang on to that, and then once I get close to my bigger score streaks, I can call that in and use the assist points to count towards my bigger score streaks, like the Assault Drone, Warbird, Bombing Run, whatever it may be. The perks that I'm using, number 1 in Tier 1, you absolutely have to use low profile. It is an absolute must, I'm telling you. Number 2, if you're playing Team Deathmatch, I would say use Cold-Blooded. If you're playing in objective-based gameplays like Hardpoint, Domination, stuff like that, because it's so much easier to get the bigger score streaks, you're going to have to run Blind Eye. Don't even worry about Cold-Blooded in objective-based gameplays like this, Domination and whatnot. Blind Eye really will save you so much frustration, I promise you. Because people will call in score streaks like Warbirds, Assault Drones, stuff like that, left and right in Domination, and you're going to want to have some protection against that. So definitely run Blind Eye. Don't even worry about Cold-Blooded unless you're doing sniping or Team Deathmatch or something like that. And then for Tier 3, you pretty much have to have Scavenger, and you have to use Hardwired. Hardwired is going to protect you against System Hack, which in objective-based gameplays, people are going to abuse the shit out of. So keep that in mind. All right, you wanna run 2 perks for tier 3, Scavenger and Hardwire. That's how I like to do it. Primary weapon, I've already showed you. It's the AK-12 with a red dot sight and a silencer. Those are the only 2 attachments that I run, and it's because with this gun, that's the only 2 that you need. If you really wanted to, I like to carry 1 grenade and a secondary. I carry the railgun as my secondary. What is it? The RW1. But if you didn't want to carry a secondary and you were okay with getting rid of your frag or your grenade, what you can do is drop both of those, pick 3 attachments, and run extended mags, red dot sight, and a silencer for the AK-12, and that is a deadly, deadly combo. The only reason I don't do that is because I do like to carry the RW1 just because I like using it. I'll either carry that or the crossbow. And I also like to have a grenade anytime I'm playing in objective-based gameplays like Domination, Hardpoint, etc. But anyway, guys, drop a comment in the box below. Let me know what you think about this class, and if you try it out, let me know if it actually helps you, because honestly, I started doing so much better when I, set this class up. Like, all the gameplays that you're watching, where I go like 28-2, 32-1, shit like that, this is the class that I'm using. And it's just, it works so perfectly for me and my style of play. I like to have a weapon that I can use close range, long range, so on and so forth. And it's just all around, it's a great all-around class. It really and truly is. And like I said, if you try it out, drop a comment in the box below and let me know what you think about it. Also, real quick before I let you go, the giveaway is still going on. It's going to end January 15th. If you'd like to know all the details, go check out my video that I posted last week. It just says Advanced Warfare giveaway announcement. So check that out if you want to be part of it. If you enjoyed the video, click like. If you're new to the channel, click subscribe. If you're already subscribed, I fucking love you. Take care, guys.